Team Sapphire Titans Unleashed. An indie game 6 or so years in the making that is taking a massive hit when it comes to scope creep, burnout, you name it. And to be honest, I only have myself to blame. But, you know, Mama and Pops didn't raise a quitter, but these problems cannot go unignored. What you will see and hear are some development art, footage, maybe, some images, concepts, and music, and fucking the toll this beautifully painful project has on me, and what it taught me. No, it didn't teach me how to riz. Fucking hate that lingo. Let's start with, what is Titans Unleashed and Team Sapphire? Team Sapphire is my brainchild, my baby, a large expensive game series where the world makes no fucking sense, and the stories are bonkers too, as it should be. A world where magic and technology coexist. Hell, human cyborgs could be tangling with monster fucking god-
Nondescript lizard.
and aliens could have ice powers because fuck it. The team in Team Sapphire consists of Owen Sapphire, a young lad built like a string with a backstory yet to be told. He's anxious, honest, and slightly wimpy. The other main member is Vilcida Vulture. Oh yes, that's a weird ass name. That's the point. A robot who's got his first name from one of his engineers. He's the ultimate fighting robot, designed to be the absolute end to any war, and yet he has the IQ of a toilet. He's loud, rootin' tootin', and fiercely protective of himself and his family. In Titans Unleashed, the player will meet more characters to fill up the party along the way. The tanky Rook, the heavy hitter Douglas, the spellcaster Alexia, the agile Lucas, and the spellblade Isaac, which I did not create a ref sheet for. Oops. Together they'll help the main characters defend their country from robots, who seem to be linked to Titan rampages reported throughout the provinces. Because of course. Now with the big issues, burnout and scope creep. Oh boy, scope creep. I was talking about scope creep and I awakened the wrath of gods. Oh no. Oh boy, scope creep. Two words any creator does not want to hear, and in my case, admit. To define scope creep, when a project continuously expands uncontrollably, exceeding the main scope of said project after its initiation or during its process. This can brutally affect time, cost, and resources for most projects. Many indie devs, content creators, and artists alike probably had PTSD whenever I said, "Boo! Scope creep! Blah!" For me, this
Spooky lens
affected the project's time, despite not having a deadline. The more I work on this game, the more it costs me to live. I'm living off a low-income part-time job. That makes it really hard for me to pay my bills as it is, because I need as much time on a project as I can get. The point of Team Sapphire games is to make the highest quality game that I can muster, without having to ask for a single damn penny. No profit will ever be made on them, and I can bet that you already know that could be a bad idea financially for someone like me.
broke ass
The game got bigger and more packed with content than it likely needed, especially given the fact that the game has cutscenes, one starting as animated, and then Burnout took over. Now they are in this animatic sort of format. That means more images, sounds, and other things that can bloat the game up. By the time I upload this, the game is around 970 megabytes, far larger than the previous game, Team Sapphire Worlds. Burnout. A combined exhaustion, both mental and physical, fucking you right out of the grind. If you are a workaholic like myself, you are basically screwed. I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 creators you know of any caliber have faced this at some point. Yes, your Kamiyoshis, your writers, your mothers, your animators, your fathers, and your favorite YouTubers have felt the poisoning sting of Burnout. Yes, even I have Burnout, especially when it comes to making the cutscenes. Even now, if you play Titans Unleashed, you will see the effects of the Burnout visually. The disassembled and disjointed quality of the old cutscenes are, dear lord. Now, it is happening again, but this time with the new ones. Not so much in like the quality of it going worse and worse, but more so that they take longer. And if it's taking longer, and longer still, I will admit, it's been kind of cool how this whole project started with me saying, F it, let's do it. Why not? And how that mindset still sort of worked, but man, does it fucking sting. I've honestly contemplated of quitting this entire dream of mine many times. Hell, even if this game finishes, I might quit. It's so fucking painful. It's that painful splitting my life with like my actual job, the only thing that keeps me fed, the only thing that keeps me alive financially, and this dream. I really give myself a break unless I'm that drained I just can't even lift my arms. I just lay in bed, but I can't just give up on this. Not when I'm so close. You're probably seeing all the new cutscene stuff at some point in the video or gameplay footage that I couldn't bother recording new one because I just don't want to touch the project right now. So what's left to do? Well, cutscenes, waiting for the VA to submit their lines so they can use the actual RPG Maker software to quite literally video edit the cutscenes within the game frame by frame. Because RPG Maker doesn't actually accept MP4. Oh well. Then there's the ending sequence and finally the cosmetic stuff. Such as the battle animations, which I might be able to do on my own, and the custom tile sets. For, I believe, just the ground. The only problem is that I've struggled with that so many times. I struggle with animated tiles. Especially those that require, like, transparent pixels. So I could put on a casting call for it, but I don't blame anyone for not wanting to volunteer. Especially for this type of thing. Yes, this game is all volunteer. I could do a paid casting call for the general Team Sapphire series to make for the tile sprites. But that would mean me doing the impossible in Canada's economy saving. Especially in a low income environment. But I don't know, I'll think of something. And if you're curious, you can see my progress on Tumblr and a devlog on GameJolt, as well as to check out the game in early access in the description below. Or on a side, I don't know where the fuck YouTube puts the descriptions anymore. Till then, I think I'm gonna take a break for once.